guys, the LiftMaster Door Guy here today. We're looking here, we're going to make a quick video of the Craftsman model 139.53985D. I've got a couple other things I want to show you, so we're just going to run this up and down real quick. Nothing special in here. I'm sure you guys have all seen Craftsman before. Crappy 5-piece square rail. We are, however, going to run this today with the overhead door. I'm not sure the model number on this remote, but my overhead door up and close stop remote that's programmed to that receiver over there on the bottom of my OCS receiver, and that's connected to this. I also have my timer to close hooked up, so we're going to do like I showed you guys before. You hit the button twice. You can see right here, this is the button from 1215. It's connected to this. It is off even though everything is connected. You hit the button once to reset the timer, and then you hit the button again to run the door. And set for 16 seconds. The opening used half of that, so there we go. Right, so there again, Craftsman 139.53985D. Nothing special there at all. You can see the light is back off. We are going to take a walk though, however, and go check out a couple other cool things that I've got running around that I completed this past week. So, let's head out to the barn. Beautiful day. The lake, the scenery, and the 8x7 Wayne Dalton. Oh. I did, by the way, convert this back to a one-piece or to a sectional door. I'm going to do a little bit more work on the one-piece, so at some point that may be a one-piece door again. For now, though, it's back to a sectional. So what I'd like to show you is this right here. As you can see, my openers are no longer in a crappy pile. They are on this beautiful rack that I built, and now every last opener that I have is accessible one at a time. Behind this little door, which I'll get to in a minute, Challenger, you know, Genie, LiftMaster with a bad board, Marantec, just to name a few, the Pilot, which I still need to show. My commercial openers, I'm in the process of putting them on the wall over here. Got two more there I gotta throw up there. And then you come around back, and I've got more. My 2280 Aviator, my Monarch, my 1280, Craftsman, OHD 110, just to name a few back here. And then I've got a few back here also, and on the front side that I have yet to still video. One of which is up there, a Sears. The build mark has been done on the relante. The Power Master hasn't been done on the relante. 456 OHD hasn't been done on the relante. This one here, this overhead hasn't been done. So yeah, this is the rack that I've got going here, that now I can access any opener at any time without having them buried in this gigantic pile. So that's pretty cool. I'm very, very happy with how that came out. By the way, for the record, I have 81 openers up here, and that does include my Genie track drives. I think there's 81. And then total, in my room I've got like 2 or 3 more. Okay, now let's move along here. We have a little 4-foot door. I've got a couple of panels from a 4-foot door here. 4x7 this door was, and I only have 2 panels here. What could the LiftMaster Door Guy have done now? There's the old build mark, by the way. So yes, we have a 4x7. This was, I only have 2 panels. Let's go find out what the LiftMaster Door Guy has done. Smart control panel. We're gonna close this down here with the touchpad. One touch close on 315. All you gotta do is hit enter and close it down. Let's take a walk. Dun 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 dun. Down, 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 down. Some music. Alright. We're almost there. We're going around back where you guys have never been. To my 4 by 3/6 overhead door. This is a Rainer door. I put this in. Actually, this opening was already here, and we pulled out this little 4x7 door, and we put a curtain. And so I took the door, modified it, and made this little tiny overhead door. Back here, spring cables, outside pickup on this. This thing balanced beautifully. This spring here is not the spring I got with it either. I don't know what spring this was, but this is just a little teeny tiny thing. Let's go ahead and close this down. Look at that, it balances perfectly. On that spring there is 3 turns. 3 turns on that spring to balance this little door. Low headroom up there. As you can see, we have no room. I'll show you when we open the door. There you go, you can kind of see how much room we got, next to none. This door was not installed in low headroom. I got some low headroom tracks and I installed it. So there we are. Oh yes, this is, by the way, a Rainer door. I think I just said that. There we are. Pulleys. 3 turns on that spring. That spring's going to last for 20 years. Alright, open this up. No opener on this. The only opener I could ever put on this would be a side mount, but there's no power back here. You know, we hardly ever use this door, so there's no reason to. But there we are. Little 4 by 3/6. Ugh. Crawl out from under here. There we are. It doesn't quite seal, but hey, nice, huh? So there we are. Check back and subscribe to the channel.